my garbage person of the week is Melania Trump, but not the real Melania Trump, her digital replacement, because Melania's had her book out for some time, but it's like, it's hard to like flip the pages and like read it. I mean, it's all of 182 pages. I don't want to do that myself. So the audiobook is coming and she narrated it, sort of. Not her though. Take a look.
My story, my perspective, the truth.
Melania, the audiobook. Exclusively on melaniatrump.com and 11 Reader.
Yeah, so the audiobook is coming. She's not actually narrating her. I don't know if she narrated that ad. They're using AI. They're using AI to replace her for the official audiobook. And they're very clear about that on the website. If you go to it, on the left-hand side, it's literally listed as AI Audiobook, which feels like a placeholder. I feel like you finesse that a bit to sound better. But anyway, no, you go into it and they're very clear about this. It's being done by AI. They say that the AI voice was made under her direction and supervision. And I'm gonna call BS on that. I don't think she was involved in this at all. I think they used one of the services that's available that clones voices, and that's it. And I know that because I don't know how long it takes to train an AI voice to really nail a person's voice, but I suspect it takes more than 7 hours of work. And she already clearly was not willing to do 7 hours of work because this audiobook is only 7 hours and 1 minute long, and she couldn't be bothered to do it. One day with lunch to narrate this herself, and she doesn't care. That's how deeply personal this project is to her, that she wouldn't do one day's work. And so they say it's narrated her. Again, it's not, it's AI. And she's not really involved in the narration of a book that I'm sure is mostly pictures to begin with. But to be fair, why should she narrate words that she definitely didn't write? Like, she wasn't involved in any of this. Are the pictures even of her? I don't know. Brett, what do you think?
Like, I doubt she's read the book at all, let alone out loud. Like, and I think you just misunderstand, John. It's the supervision. It's not that she was there supervising it. Now she's Persian. The fact was, she was in a different place, in a different state. And when they were like, you should come see this, she's like, no, I can't see from here. I have supervision. Thank you for laughing at that. That's what.
Thank you. That's pretty good. It definitely was a little bit more. Who's that comedian that I only know of through Jim Carrey's impersonation of him?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The guy from SNL. He did the wrestling thing. He really committed to the bits over the course of years.
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman. Your Melania is 70% Andy Kaufman. But anyway, you need to put more hours into training the AI voice. But anyway, people have had a lot to say about this. I'm gonna read just a brief excerpt from a review of the book after it came out. This was Brontes Purnell, who says, everyone at some point should be allowed to tell their own story, but I struggle to move past how largely static and bloodless this memoir is, considering the chaotic context in which it arrives. This decade-long Trump saga has felt to me like all the worst aspects of a very long plane ride, lobotomized boredom punctuated with turbulence and terror. And with this book, Melania Trump is the beautiful flight attendant strolling the aisles with a complimentary beverage cart as the plane nosedives into the ground. But at least her dress is pretty. And he wasn't even that critical of the book overall. It was just that he said halfway through the book, he still didn't feel like he knew anything about her.
Right.
And that's 91 pages into it. So you should know something at that point.
Would you like to hold something that indicates you have given money to Donald Trump's family? Buy my book.
That's latke. Yeah, that's what that is. Anyway, and finally, Angry Staffer, if we jump to graphic 9, just points out, I wonder if it's gonna sound like Michelle Obama. That would be so awesome. But anyway, Melania Trump, for not caring about her grift, even to this extent. When you can do so much with a good narration. They re-released the Wheel of Time books with Rosamund Pike from the TV show narrating the books, and people love it. Like, it really adds something when people are committed to a project, but she doesn't give a damn about this. And also, like, does everything have to be AI? You can't narrate your own little book. That's just so lazy. But that said, those are our garbage people of the week. 54,000 of you voted for the garbage person of the week, the community chosen. Number 4, 8% of the vote goes to EPA head Lee Zeldin for cutting a rural health clinic in that back and forth with John Ossoff. Number 3, 15% of the vote goes to RFK Jr. for restricting access to the COVID vaccine. Your runner-up at 32 is Mike Johnson for making his big bill even worse to appease the GOP. But no, it's the community garbage person of the week. 46% went to Don Jr. for his dumb response to Biden's cancer announcement. Oh, why didn't Dr. Jill Biden get it? Yeah, garbage person, thank you. But forget all that bad stuff. Let's turn now to the hero of the week. And we found 4 people who did good stuff. Coming in at number 4 with 10% of the vote is Ketanji Brown Jackson for dissenting on the Venezuelan ruling, the block on deportations. Number 3, 18% goes to Netflix for saving Sesame Street from Trump. That would have been my choice. Thank you, everyone. 26% goes to Bruce Springsteen for criticizing Trump while on tour. But 46% chose the new Pope, actually, for calling for aid to reach Gaza. A nice substantive hero of the week, and I do appreciate that. People were predicting that somehow AOC would appear on there yet again. She had some good stuff to say about the bill being passed, but I guess it was too late in the week to be on there.